Happy Groundhog Day and welcome to this semester's first edition of Off the Boulevard. My name is Armand and I'll be your host today.
Hello, my name is Alana Washington and I'll be your host as well. Today we have a jam-packed episode of Off the Boulevard. We're going to start with news from Jake and Jasmine. Then we'll go to a special edition of Emma in the Halls. Next we'll get in weather with Madison. And then finally we'll do sports with Jake and Corey.
Stay tuned after the break and we'll get this show on the road.
I am Jake Honer.
And I'm Jasmine Keys.
And here's your news for today. For those interested, a small sporting event known as the Super Bowl will be televised by NBC this Sunday evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This year's contenders reflect a similar narrative to that of 2017. Goliath, aka the New England Patriots, are back in the big game for the third time in 4 years. Led by Tom Brady, the Patriots are seeking their 6th Super Bowl ring, which would be a tie with the Pittsburgh Steelers for most in the NFL. On the other hand, you have David, the Philadelphia Eagles. With their last Super Bowl appearance occurring in 2005 and resulting in a loss against, guess who, New England, expect Philly to be foaming at the mouth for this long-awaited rematch. Quarterback Nick Foles is standing in for the injured Carson Wentz, whose outstanding regular season play helped propel the Eagles to their first NFC East Division title since their Super Bowl run in 2005. While the point spread only favors New England by 4.5, the general consensus regards the Pats as a clear favorite.
If you've been coughing, sneezing, or vomiting more than usual, don't worry, you're not alone. The flu is everywhere in America right now, and if you are not sick, then someone you know probably is. Around the world, doctors' offices and clinics have reported high volumes of patients. Some patients have even died due to the flu. Seniors over the age of 65 are the highest age group being hospitalized, while children and infants are second. If you thought Kansas was safe, think again, because we are the sickest state in Kansas reported in January. Health officials anticipate flu viruses will circulate for a few more months, so if you're not thinking it's too late to get a flu shot, you're wrong.
The 60th Annual Grammy Awards took place last Sunday on January 28, 2018. Bruno Mars dominated the night, taking home the ceremony's most prestigious awards of Album of the Year and Record of the Year with his double platinum 2017 release, 24K Magic. His hit single, That's What I Like, was also deemed a Song of the Year by the committee. Rap and hip-hop artist Kendrick Lamar also dazzled with 5 awards out of his 7 nominations. Kendrick picked up Best Rap Album for Damn, Best Rap Sung Performance for Loyalty with Rihanna, Best Music Video, Rap Song, and Rap Performance for his colossal radio jam, Humble. The evening had its fair share of surprises, too. Despite 8 nominations, hip-hop mogul Jay-Z was snubbed in every single category. The winner of Best New Artist also turned heads, with Canadian up-and-comer Alicia Cara being considered a big upset over SZA, the female signee of Top Dog Entertainment.
Every year, the Oscars bring surprises, upsets, and big wins. 2 weeks ago, the 90th Academy Award nominations were announced. The top films in the running for Best Picture include Call Me By Your Name, Dunkirk, The Post, Darkest Hour, and Phantom Thread. Meryl Streep has earned her 20th Oscar nomination this year for her portrayal of Katharine Graham, the first newspaper publisher, in The Post. Jordan Peele, director and producer and writer of Get Out, is the 5th Black director nominated for an Oscar and the first to land 3 nominations. This is also the first year they have allowed Netflix films to be recognized, which seems to be a new step forward. The Oscars will be hosted by Jimmy Kimmel for the 2nd time on March 4th in Hollywood, California, and should be an interesting race to follow. That's it for news. Stay tuned for Emma in the Halls.
Welcome to Downs Hall, home to 545 men and women residents, both upperclassmen and freshmen. Downs Hall opened August of 2017 and has state-of-the-art features for students including study rooms, a brand new dining hall, laundry rooms on each floor, always ready to be used, an abundance of parking, although it could cost you a windshield, a full kitchen, and many other features that our residents love. Downs. Come sign your contract today.
Welcome back. I'm Madison and I'm here with your forecast for today. So as we look at our weather headlines right now outside, it's pretty chilly, but we have some sun, so enjoy it while it lasts because temperatures will be staying cool as we move through the week. And then as we move into the weekend, it's going to stay cloudy and we're going to have a chance of snow. So as you look outside right now, we're seeing around 29 degrees. It's sunny, we've got an easterly wind, and for now, like I said, it's clear, but as we move through today, it's definitely going to start getting cooler and the clouds are going to start moving in. So as we move in from 3 o'clock into 11, we're going to see temperatures drop from 38 to 33. And we're going to see, so as you're heading out this evening, make sure that you grab that coat and make sure you're ready to go. So for our extended forecast, we're looking from today into Sunday. We're going to see cold weather. Sunday, we're going to see a chance of snow, 40% chance, but not a lot of accumulation. Most likely just enough to cover the ground and make a mess. Then as we head into Tuesday, we're going to see another chance for a wintry mix. And Thursday and into the rest of the week, we're going to see cold weather and staying for a while. Thanks. We'll be back with Em in the halls.
Shop local in the heart of the city, you support the people that make our community thrive. The money you spend here stays here, in this place we call our home. Lawrence, Kansas, where there's good old-fashioned hometown pride. Eat local, drink local, shop local.
Hi, I'm Emma Starks. Welcome back to another Emma in the Hall segment. Today I'm going to be talking about the Super Bowl since it's coming up here. I'm with Jaden, so we're going to ask him a few questions about this great game we're about to watch later. So who are you rooting for this year in the Super Bowl?
I'm rooting for the Patriots, actually.
Okay, and who's your favorite player on the Patriots?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, I saw that video of him and his son last night. It was a pretty great father-son moment. Did you see the video?
No, I didn't.
Oh, go look it up on Twitter later. It's pretty interesting. Him and his son share a quick kiss. Well, what is your favorite halftime show that you've ever seen when watching the Super Bowl? Or do you just watch the game when you watch the Super Bowl?
I like the commercials. The Doritos commercials, they always have pretty good ones.
Theirs are always pretty funny.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the commercials more or the game more?
Probably the food.
The food that you're going to eat?
Yeah, the food at the parties are always pretty good.
What's your favorite Super Bowl snack?
Nachos.
I think I'd have to say the same. Do you put beef on your nachos, or are you just a cheese type of guy?
I'm a big beef guy.
Oh, big beef guy. We got a big beef guy here. All right, well, thank you for your time, Jaden. It was nice talking to you. I'm going to interview Kate now. Have a good day, sir. So we're here with Kate. Do you know much about football in the Super Bowl?
Nope. Not at all.
Yeah, I can't really say I do either. But if you had to pick a team to win, who would you pick?
I would definitely pick the Patriots because the Eagles They unfortunately killed the Vikings in the last game, and my home state is Minnesota, and we wanted to play at our home stadium so bad. It would have been the first time. It would have been amazing, so I'd have to say Patriots for sure. Eagles can lose for all I care.
Ooh, that's harsh. Well, let's go back to the halftime show. My friend Jaden didn't really answer my question, but I'm really interested in hearing, are you excited for this year's halftime show?
I am. Justin Timberlake is my favorite. I wish I could be there in person. That's going to be a great show.
What do you think of past halftime shows? Which has been your favorite in the past couple of years?
Considering I don't watch the Super Bowl that often, but I do always see like the halftime shows on like Twitter and like social media. I'd probably have to say Lady Gaga's was the most.
Hello, welcome back to Off the Boulevard. I apologize for technical difficulties, but I'm Jake Kaufman.
And I'm Corey Minkoff.
Today we're going to be bringing you your sports.
So let's get started with Alex Smith.
Yeah, Alex Smith, Chiefs, been quarterback for the past 5 seasons for the Chiefs. He's just been traded to the Washington Redskins in return for Kendall Fuller and a third-round draft pick. It saves $15.6 million for the team, which is going to help out a lot in the long run. And also Kendall Fuller, he's going to be a huge asset on the defensive end of the ball, really going to help out Marcus Peters. But I want to know what your opinion is on this trade.
I mean, I think that is definitely a really good trade. I mean, the Chiefs definitely had, a decent season, especially compared to previous seasons. But I mean, they still need to work a lot more on their defense, which is what's so good about this trade is that they get a new cornerback. Kendall Fuller is definitely very promising. He's got a lot of good talent in him. Especially, and they've got, I think that Andy Reid is really good at looking at the long term. And that what he's looking at right now is that he's got a good quarterback right now, but like, is he really going to be like that Super Bowl quarterback that they want? I'm not really sure about that.
And that's what we weren't getting with Alex Smith. He was able to get us to the playoffs, but we couldn't get any farther. He's not a big baller, but you know who is a big baller?
Who?
Sviatoslav Mikhailov.
Sviatoslav Mikhailov, most definitely.
Great game against K-State, coming off 22 points, 8 for 18 shooting, 5 for 9 from beyond the arc. Really had a great game, especially that run from behind block that he had on Xavier Sneed. Really upped the tempo for the game. And what's really interesting about this game is the 3-2 zone that Bill Self put in place. He said after the game, though, it really wasn't the 3-2 zone that made the team play how they did, but it was K-State missing their shots. And K-State shot 17 threes in this game, only made 4 threes. And this has been a team that has really done a really good job at scoring from beyond the arc this season. So that's why it was a very big surprise to me that we were able to come into Manhattan and play with the kind of composure we did. And
it's important to remember, because that wasn't a guaranteed game necessarily. We won by 1 at home. So, and given that, like, I mean, Allen Fieldhouse, when they have that energy there, there's something about it that really is supposed to propel them to be like a winning team. And we only win by 1. It's not necessarily a guaranteed victory when you're going down to Manhattan for the first time.
Yeah.
So like, it's definitely, there's a lot of rivalry there. It's very bitter. And I think that it's something that is very impressive, just especially since K-State's been on a pretty good hot streak.
Oh yeah, going into the game, K-State was on a 5-game win streak, I believe. That might be a little bit off on that, but I was scared going into this game for Dean Wade. He's high, he's been doing great from beyond the arc, and just as players in general. But we were able to go in, stop them, and it was a really great win. Now 7-2 in Big 12 play, and we're really looking good. And as for the rest of the Big 12, as what we got coming forward, we got Oklahoma State on Saturday, where ESPN has KU as a 98% favorite for that game, which really we should have no problem. It would be a very disappointing loss if that was the case. But you got to look further into the week, not just KU basketball, but Oklahoma, West Virginia. That's a big game on Monday. KU really needs West Virginia to win this game. But West Virginia has been very cold lately, dropping 5 of their last 6 games. Only 1 win, I believe it was against Texas. And with that being said, just the Big 12, the outright, it's looking great for us. And Oklahoma State's coming off of a loss to TCU, 79-66. And I'm Jacob Cole Kaufman.
I'm Corey Lewis Minkoff.
And them's the facts.
Yeah, I always just clap in this part.
This is where everyone's talking amongst themselves. Do you know how to do it? Do you know how to do it?
Are we supposed to smile?
When do we start? Somebody over here already started.
Can we talk about the piccolo part? It's the most complicated one.
It is. If you listen, you're doing it when the band's not playing.
You have to tell me when it starts. I still don't know.
Here we go.
Nailed it.
I practiced this morning.
Karma's just two people.
It has a right and a wrong way of doing it. No. Wrong.
I like my way better.
I don't know how to do the end.
It's just.
I don't know the head.
That's great.
It's hard by yourself.
Thanks for tuning in to Off the Boulevard this week. Alana, what did you do this past week?
This week I tuned into the Grammys and I loved everything about it, but of course my favorite performance was Rihanna because she is so beautiful. And they performed Wild Thoughts, and like they had all the dancers on the stage. I was in my room dancing, trying to keep up with the choreography. I didn't really get into who won like all the Grammys, but that's something that really stuck with me. I know that you're into sports, so are you excited about the Super Bowl?
I am excited about the Super Bowl. You know, I think like many people, I do want the Eagles to win, but I do see it hard for Tom Brady and the Patriots to not come out victorious. I do think the Eagles will cover the spread of 4.5. I think it'll be a close game and come to a just like Jake and Corey were talking about in the last segment about the Super Bowl. I think that it will come down to a game-winning play by Tom Brady. It will be much closer than many people think. But it should be a fun time. I'm excited for all the commercials. Hopefully I am eating a lot of food, but I'll probably have to pay for it because I'm not with my parents because I'm in college. So we'll see how much my debit card has left. But it should be an exciting time. How has your semester gone so far?
Well, recently I've been a little bit stressed. It's a lot definitely coming in. I'm just got enrolled into the journalism school, so I'm just like, oh
That's
my
good.
God, thank you.
Yes.
I'm in 304 and they was like, this is the make or break. This is what's gonna break you. So I'm like, okay, just, let's try to get it together. But I'm doing really good and I'm really excited to be a part of the show. This is my first time.
That's good. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
I think my semester also is going well. I'm also stressed like many college students, but I'm keeping going because I wouldn't be allowed back in my house if I didn't finish college, so I have to. And I'm excited to get the semester going, but hopefully the weather warms up.
Yes, it's really cold outside.
It is. I had to wear 4 layers today.
I almost fell this week when I was walking because there was so much ice. It was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't fall. If I ever did fall in front of people, I think I would transfer because I'd be really embarrassed. But
definitely.
we'll see how that goes. I think we are all excited about what the show has to bring this semester, and thank you guys for watching. We hope to have a good semester.
We really do, and we hope to see you guys next week on Friday. Thank you.